Кнопку тут подрублю.
Теперь и мы
Ладно, там
поедем.
хромакей, не хромакей. Все. Ну да, поэтому увидимся завтра вечерком. DLC там вышло и... поэтому увидимся завтра вечерком.
The barracks. Memories float through their halls like fireflies in a misty swamp. While some of them are pleasant, most of them are not. Save for your friend Bertrand, your comrades shunned you, and your promotion into the ranks of the Wolf Guard did not make things any better. Can you blame them? After all, you are the child of Isamo Tahar, the man they have spent the past 8 years fighting.
Hey, Tahar, wake up! What in blazes is wrong with you?
Просыпайся, просыпайся. Так, да что такое-то? Никак у меня не отдуплится начало. Так, хорошо, заработал. Так, чё у меня все отключилось? Только все работало. Что-то все отключилось, я не понял. О, включилось. Поговорите с Бертраном. Ну, пойдем поговорим, почему нет-то.
Bertrand, why did you wake me?
Let me think. Because you just woke the entire barracks with your screaming. Not the best way to make an impression on the new recruits, don't you think? It was that dream again, wasn't it? The nightmare.
Yes.
Look, I know I've said this before, but you did the right thing back then. Your father, he was a madman. Defying him was the only sane thing to do.
Так, сделал, что не... Сон был не предательство. Не все с этим согласны.
It wasn't the dream about the cave. It was the one I've been having since I was a child.
Ah, that one. Well, what can I say? You're one tormented soul, my friend. But probably that's why we get along so well.
Yeah, probably.
But still, sometimes I can't help but feel that you still feel guilty about betraying Isamo. Just don't, all right? You did the right thing.
Not everyone in the Royal Army seems to agree on that.
Well, then they are fools. All they want is a scapegoat, and you, as Isamo Tahar's child, are the best one they got their hands on. Honestly, you shouldn't need me to remind you about that.
To be honest, that purity of light cult makes me question if there wasn't truth in what my father said after all.
You're talking about the executions. I thought we talked about that already. Magic is dangerous. And your father and his rebellion were all the proof for that. We can't just allow mages to run around using their powers as they please. There just need to be limits, rules. And the new laws are just that. A rule set plain and simple. Those mages the Purity branded, they chose their own fate. They were criminals and murderers.
I'm a mage. What if one day they decide that I'm a defiler too?
Come on, don't be ridiculous. You're a battle mage of the Royal Army, of the Wolf Guard, for heck's sake. And you're not the only one. You use your power.
Corporal Tahar? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb.
What is it?
Lord Marshal Angar and General Noria have requested your presence. You and Corporal Carpel are to report to them in the Hall of War as soon as possible.
What's it about?
I'm not in a position to tell.
All right then. Shall we go together, Tahar? I've been meaning to stretch my legs anyway.
Sure. Thank you, boy. You can leave.
Of course. Corporal Tahar? Corporal Carpel?
You should put some clothes on first.
Oh, really? Thanks for reminding me.
Возьмите свое снаряжение, явитесь к кварту нашу. Пойдем, возьмем. Так. Я еще пока ничего ценного не нашел.
Let's see.
Одеваемся. Как я тут выгляжу? Да, выгляжу стрёмно, конечно. Ладно. Так, мантию одели. Талисман второго шанса одеваем. Талисман здоровья. Так, ну хорошо, а если я вот так поменяю? Ага, талисман второго шанса, ладно. Так, ну и это посмотрим. Малый почерневший посох. О как. Так, посмотрим, что с этим. Здесь огонь, здесь холод. А этот... Вот так возьмем. Все, в принципе, остальное нафиг не нужно. Интеллект. Применить хорошо. Очки характеристик 0. Стой, не. Так, я не хочу применить. Так. Это у меня что? Стихийная магия. Увеличивает силу заклинаний на 2%. Изучено. Наносит врагу огненный урон и прерывает чтение заклинаний. Область воздействия. На одну цель. Область воздействия. Ага. А это что? Белая магия. На некоторое время создает щит для одного союзника. Наносит врагу урон и прерывает чтение заклинаний. Вот это нужно бы. Вот. Исцеляет и избавляет от негативных эффектов. Наносит врагу урон и прерывает заклинания. Так, а здесь что? Наносит врагу урон, прерывает чтение заклинаний. Здесь падает эффект на указанный. Давай сначала вот это вот выучим. Так, все, лечение есть, хорошо. А это что?
Ready? Then let's go.
Бертран присоединяется к отряду.
I'm ready. Understood.
Пошли. Бертран у нас лучник, да?
Now, would you look at that?
Да.
No city of Northander
Ни
evokes as
один
much
город в
awe as
Нортандере
Greyfell
не
and
вызывает
its
столько
guardian keep,
ужаса и
the seat
восхищения,
of the
как
crown.
Грейфелл и его цитадель.
Built into the Hibernian
Резиденция
ruins that once
короны. Он был
crowned King's
построен на
Mountain,
руинах
its
гибернийского
walls and
города,
towers were
который
made to
когда-то
withstand
возвышался
every
над
foe and
королевской
army,
горой.
from the
Его
great
стены
orcish
и башни
horde
строились для
to a
того,
swarm
чтобы
of
отразить
dragons.
нападение любого врага.
It was here that the
От
Mage
великого
Wars
рыча
came to
Орды
an
до
end,
роя драконов.
after an unknown
Именно здесь
rebel warranted the
окончились
crown
войны
of your
магов,
father's planned attack.
когда неизвестный повстанец
You remember the
предупредил
battle that
корону о
followed all too
запланированном
well.
нападении вашего отца.
Though many soldiers were
Вы
honored for
хорошо
their
помните
bravery,
последующие битвы.
no amount of medals will
Хоть
make you
многие
forget the
солдаты
widow's
получили
cries at
награды
the
за свою
funeral
храбрость,
pyres.
никакие медали не заставят вас забыть о стенаниях вдов и погребальных костров.
Ah, finally, some fresh air. Come on, Tahar. Let's head to the North Tower.
Отправляемся к Северной башне. Туда, я так понимаю.
Quite the view, isn't it? Just doesn't get old. Still hard to believe that some 1,000 years ago, somebody actually built this place.
Так, а я как-то перекрутил карту, мне надо туда. Туда. Так, а если мы вот сюда вот нажмем? Темно и ни черта не видно. Не идет так, ладно.
May the light have mercy on you.
Это что ей там?
There she goes.
Голову подожгли, что
No
ли?
more magic for you.
Ну вот и все, кончилась твоя магия.
I still can't believe the Lord Marshal is allowing them to do this in Greykeep. Weren't they an underground movement just some moons ago?
They were. Things changed quickly, it seems.
Who was she?
No idea. She might have been with the rebels the army recently took out near Windwall. By all that can be said about your father, he certainly had his followers. They're like weeds. Whenever you think you've gotten them all, you find...
Let's
Пошли.
move on.
Sure.
Пошли, пошли дальше. Что нам тут? Так. А он там что-то лежит вообще-то. Можно сбегать, посмотреть. Еще какая-то записочка. Книги и документы. Вы нашли предмет, который можно прочесть. Чтобы увеличить режима, откройте предмет. Хорошо, давай посмотрим, что нам тут дали за документ. Железная маска, как она работает? Пожалуй, среди изобретений современности нет ни одного столь ужасающего, как железная маска. Тяжелые маски из железа, которыми пользуется главным образом праведный свет. Нечто куда более сложнее, чем представитель, слушав название. Маска разрушает связь между человеком, на которого надета и магией, эффективно подавляя магический талант. Праведный свет надевает железные маски на магов, которых им удастся схватить. Ну понял, обычная фигня. Ладно, хорошо. Все, больше ничего хорошего нету.
Yes.
Так. Побежали дальше.
Acknowledged.
Won't take a second.
Так, ладно, сюда зашли, а вот здесь что у нас такое? Хорошо, нам нужен вот сюда, да? Погнали.
No, 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 no. It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy. Again.
Так, здесь что у нас? Рынок какой-то, да, торговец? Да, торговец. Это вот обучение, ключ к победе. Поговорите с сержантом. Вот сюда надо бежать. Давайте-ка, парни, назад.
Yes, that's it.
Это у
Now
нас чё?
again. Remember, eyes locked onto your opponents.
Look at that. The fabled Wolf Guard has arrived. Always good to...
Sergeant Esme?
Always so stern, Bertrand. What do you need? Some early morning practice?
Why not? What do you think, Tahar?
Well, I guess I could do with some practice.
Good. Then get in the ring.
Где ринг?
Brandon, Ronan,
Ага, здесь.
come here.
Yeah,
See these two over there? You'll fight them.
but they're Wolfguard.
Correct. I've seen you two train, and you won't last a second out in the field. Time for you to get some real practice.
But
Get in the ring.
as you command.
Quite the dragon, isn't she? Let's go easy on them, Tahar.
All right, lads, here we go again. Show the corporal what you're made of.
Это и все, что ли? На что они способны?
Wait! You won, all right? I yield! I said I yield, damn it!
All right, corporal. I think they've had enough. Well done, lads. Now get back to the barracks and have someone see to those wounds, all right?
Poor sods.
The sergeant is right. If they're going to survive out there, they need proper training. In other words, we did them a favor.
One way to see it.
Так, ладно, хорошо.
One,
Здесь
two,
мы...
1, 2.
Явитесь
That's
к
it,
лорду,
lads.
поговори
Keep
со
at it.
жрецом праведного света. Поговори с сержантом Эсме.
Interesting.
Good work. Those pals aren't without. Here.
A friendly gesture. I almost forgot.
Don't be so dramatic. So, what do you say? Tired already? My boys could do with more real combat.
What do you think, Tahar?
Примите второй вызов. Да что такое-то, а?
Yes, why not?
Great. Let's make it more of a challenge this time.
Спуститесь в яму.
Get in the ring when you're ready.
Пошли.
You there! Yes, you, Wolf Guards! Get your asses over here!
Are you talking to us, Sergeant?
I am. I want you to fight Corporal Tahar and Carpal.
And just when did we become your recruits?
You're not. But my recruits need to see some real combat. And a fight between 5 brethren of the Wolf Guard would be quite the show.
Look, we don't have time for...
We'll
But
get in the room.
On your marks, and fight!
They will fall.
Stop, that's enough! What are you trying to do, for heck's sake? Get yourself killed? This is practice, and Tahar beat you. You might not be my unit, but this is my ring. Get out of there!
This isn't over, Tahar.
Так,
No, 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 no.
Пламенный
It's
тап
fireballs
поставим.
you're dodging, not candy. Again.
Blazes. That
We are.
Maybe,
What is it?
just a stupid thought. Forget about it.
Bertrand, tell me.
No idea how much you remember from that night when we, judging by the look on Anselm's face,
You think he's blaming me for her death?
I don't know, maybe.
That's stupid.
You're telling me. But anyway, it's just an assumption.
Anyway, here. You should take this as an apology. It was I'd suggest another round, but I suppose you've had enough by now. And the
Примите
Lord
последний
Marshal's
вызов.
waiting for you.
Офигеть уже. Давай последний вызов
Who
примем.
would we fight?
Well, to be honest, I don't think there's much point in having you beat more recruits. But see,
You want to fight us.
I...
2 versus...
You don't count. Come on, let's not overthink this. Let's get in the ring.
Так, а Бертрану что мне? Он у меня Салуков Бертран, да?
No, 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 no. It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy.
Ладно, пошли
Again.
еще раз.
Good. Then let's dance.
Whatever's necessary.
Так, вот док. Слушай, а может тебе тут поставить еще... А это малый блюстень, обычный. Все, кранты тебе, подруга. Готово.
All right, this is enough.
The years have really taken their toll on me. This would have gone down differently some years ago.
That's what they all say.
Sod off, Corporal.
Jokes aside, thanks for the practice. Hope seeing their sergeant in the dust like this doesn't make the recruits act all cocky again.
Well, if it does, you'll be there to show.
I guess. Go see the marshal now. Good luck, you two. Stay safe.
Так, что здесь у нас такое?
1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
Широкий топор. Фигня полная.
Orders?
Учение. Получить награду. Выберите предмет.
Yes, that's it. Now again. Remember, eyes locked onto your opponent.
Так, ладно, хорошо. Поговорите со жрецом. А где у нас жрец? Капралы, лорда маршала. Засадите суд.
No, 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 no. It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy. Again.
Какая-то фигня. А где жрец?
One, two, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
Эй, жрец, ты куда делся-то? Ладно, пошли
Now would
сюда.
you look at that?
Yes, that's it. Now again. Remember, eyes locked onto your opponent.
In the midst of the keep, like a lithic giant challenging the sky, stands the Grey Tower. Though not the highest of towers, it is no doubt...
You know, Tahar, there's something I've been wondering about lately.
Так,
What?
All this, the army, the Wolf Guard, the crown, does it fulfill you?
What do you mean?
It just Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Got it.
Здесь что-то хорошее лежит.
Let's see.
Давай посмотрим. Записка мага, дальновидность. Фигня полная. Здесь что, представляете, если сможете? Записка мага, дальновидность. Полный отстой.
Understood. Now would you look at that?
All right, here we go. Ready to go in?
You sound nervous.
Nervous? No. I just... Never
Да
mind.
пошли уже.
Come on, let's go in.
Interesting.
The Hall of War is not only where most of Northander politics are conducted, but also where emissaries and diplomats from other empires.
Так, и где этот капрал наш? Вот он. Бежим к нему, парни. А у меня вас еще уровень повысить надо. Дисциплина. Увеличивает максимальное здоровье на 4. А здесь... Кровотечение, оглушение. Применить. И подруга моя, что она может у меня выбрать? Урон 12-12, урон 161 на одну цель. 10 секунд. Это на одну цену, это по области. Здесь можно. А вот это. Давай вот это выучим. Поэтому вторую звезду выучили, да. Очки характеристик. Так, хорошо. Управление отрядом.
Pray tell.
А как вас сразу двоих выбрать? Так.
Orders?
I said dismissed.
But all we need is more time. The cure is within reach, and we...
You've had your time. And what did you achieve? Nothing. People are dying as we speak, and if we do not stop this plague right now, it'll wipe out all of Graythorn next. I've made my decision. Once you've found a cure, fine, we will use it. But for now, this is the only way.
I understand, Lord Marshal. Forgive me for my
Так, и
failure.
чего вы меня застряли тут? Бегите, блин, быстрее. Стоят там, что-то думают, сиськи мнут.
Lord Marshal, General Noria, you wanted to see us?
We did. Sentenza?
Yes. What do you know about the Bloodburn?
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
So, our commitment to secrecy worked for a change. That's refreshing.
The Bloodburn is a plague. The first time we heard about it was about 3 months ago. For almost a moon's turn now, every capable alchemist of Greyfell and Everlight has been searching for a cure. And there are rumors that the elves, the dwarves, and even the greenskins are affected by it as well. Problem is, we are nowhere near a solution, and recently there's been a massive outbreak at a village near Greyfell, Leonon.
And am I right to assume that this blood burn is lethal?
Absolutely. It's by far the most dangerous plague EO has seen since the Red Fever. Frankly, it corrupts a person's blood, hence the name. It starts with a light fever and some nausea. Within a week, people will bleed from their mouths and their eyes. We don't know what causes it, and so far, no medicine has shown to help. Once the first symptoms show, it goes quickly. The blood forms blisters, which eventually burst open, and by then, the fever already causes an excruciating, sometimes lethal pain. After that, it's over quickly. Within the next few days, the victim will bleed out like a slaughtered pig.
Tiara's breath.
Indeed.
Так, что ее
I see.
вызывает?
Any idea what causes it? How does it spread?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know. Some things seem to suggest that it's contagious, whereas some alchemists believe the infections occurred random.
At random.
Well, not entirely. Apparently there's a pattern, but it seems almost too ridiculous to say it.
The infected we've talked to, many of them have reported hearing, I don't know how to put it, noises around where the infection must have taken place.
Noises?
Yes, some of them even said it sounded like a voice. Superstitious nonsense, of course. But it might suggest that it's more than a mere disease, which is troubling.
A curse. That is what you were suggesting, isn't it?
A curse? No. If anything, I think it might be some kind of magical anomaly. However, we're not here to muse about the causes of the plague. We have scholars set on that. You're here because the Wolf Guard will set out on a mission. Sentenza?
We have to find a way to contain the outbreak in that village, Leonon. If the infections reach Greyfell, we will be faced with a catastrophe that will make the Mage Wars look like a pleasant dream. Thus, we, together with a small division of Nortander soldiers, will travel to Leonon and assess the situation and see what we can do.
Как мы сможем
I
сдержать
understand.
чуму?
But if there's no cure, how can we contain it?
We'll see when we get there.
What's my role in this?
What kind of question is that? You're a member of the Wolf Guard and this is a royal mission. End of story.
If the bloodburn is deadly, how do we protect ourselves when we go into contaminated territory?
Again, we haven't understood the Bloodburn's distribution pattern yet, so there's a chance it'll not affect you anyway. But to make sure, our alchemists have prepared a concoction that's supposed to protect against the infection.
Understood. When do we set out?
Tomorrow at first light. Just get your things and your potion from the alchemist downstairs. His name is Albertus de Reims. Then meet me at the gate when you're ready. Anything else, Lord Marshal Arendir?
No. Just solve the problem.
We will.
Так, получить зелье.
Let's see.
In the midst of the keep, like a little
Пойдем
giant
получим
challenging
зелье.
the sky, stands the grey tower.
Где-то здесь должно быть. Зелье это. Что ты вечно это-то у меня сбиваешься, не понимаю.
Yes. Understood.
Здесь вот мы должны зелье получить.
Are you Albertus de Reims?
Depends on who's on.
Corporal Carpel and Corporal Tahar, Wolfguard. We were told you can give us a medicine that...
Ah, so that's you. Yes. Here
Два
are your
глотка за 2
potions.
часа до того, как
Drink 2
зараженная
sips of
зона
it 2
действует
hours
7
before
часов.
entering.
And it works?
Of course it works. Just make sure to never go over my suggested dose, otherwise it can be lethal.
No, that was all. Thank you.
Так, ну хорошо. Ладно. Все царевляном. Ага. Мне еще со жрецом надо поговорить каким-то. Понять бы только с каким.
Now would you look at that?
No city of Nortander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown. Built into the Hibernian roof.
Хорошо. Вот здесь что? Капрал, отправляйтесь. Ага, капрал. Зайти в зал суда. Пойдем в зал суда сходим. Что ты все?
No. It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy.
Так, идем в зал суда.
Few people know the story behind the impressive hall, with its gilded pillars and domed roof. It was constructed in...
This isn't the Hall of War. You know that, don't you?
No, Bertrand, I forgot. But I want to see this trial you were talking about.
Well, it's probably already started. Let's go take a look.
Silence will not change anything. I hope you realize that.
The silence of a defiler. I do not understand why she has not simply been branded yet.
What do you want me to say? That I used my magic to kill those soldiers? Yes, I did. And I would do it again. Because they tried to kill me.
She's lying, for heck's sake! That bloody witch is lying!
You know what? You're right. I killed these men just because I liked it. Then I cooked a potion from their entrails and finally found myself a nice little broom to fly off into the moonlight.
Do you think this is the time for jesting?
I don't. But for the past hour, I have done nothing but repeat the same story over and over again.
For which you have no evidence.
Yes, and neither do you. Apart from a stable boy who was part of the act all along. But you know, that's the great thing about religious idiots like you. You always pick the story you like most. Now go ahead. Get that pretty little mask on my face already. I'm sure Aeonir would enjoy that as much as seeing elven mages raped by Leonider soldiers.
Heresy. This is heresy.
Area of Finnenmere. You are hereby found guilty of breaking the new laws by using magic to slay 3 soldiers of the royal army. The punishment will be death by the pike and shall be carried out by the morrow. The trial is over.
Так, по ходу дела эту девку придется спасать, что ли? Я так понимаю, не зря же ее показывают.
That's tough.
What do you make of this?
I don't know. She might be speaking the truth, or she might be lying. But it's 2 witnesses against her word, so I guess the sentence was only fair.
Who was that woman? The older one?
You don't know? Alright, now that surprises me. That was Amaria Leonider, the only surviving member of House Leonider. All of her sons died in the final battle of the Nortander army against your father's rebels.
She seemed to be very upset by what the elf said about Aeon.
Yeah, no wonder. She's one of the most fervent followers of the Purity. Probably also one of the reasons House Leonider was one of the greatest armies in Nortander. But let's go, shall we? I wouldn't want to keep the Lord Marshal waiting any longer.
Так, только чистый. Поговорите со жрецом праведного света. Ага, а где мне жрец праведного света найти? Можно даже так вот им говорить, куда бежать. Покинуть. Так.
No city of Northander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown. Built into the...
А вот он, жрец праведного света. Мне нужно сюда.
It'll only take a second. This will be a masterpiece.
В левой части экрана ваши собственные предметы, а правой то,
So
что
tell
можно
me,
было
Tahar,
торговец.
is it just me or has the General changed?
No, that came out of nowhere.
I mean, back when I joined the Wolf Guard, he was so different, passionate about our cause. But now, I don't know.
Well, the war did take its toll on him, that's for sure. But I think that goes for all of us, doesn't it?
Probably. In war, ideals are a luxury, aren't they?
I guess.
Так, а мне надо как-то... А, пойдем-ка сначала к торговцу сбегаем. Где он? Вот сюда. Вот только что его видел, этого торговца же. Говорит, только что торговца же видел. Куда он делся? Так, торговец.
Interesting.
Yes? Do I know you?
Let's
What
see.
is it?
Got it.
Don't know what they're talking about, if you ask me.
Ha! But that's the problem, Casper. They won't ask us. I mean,
Who wanna fucking...
us. But
Of course. You know what's worse?
you're telling me.
Is there a problem?
What's it to you?
Oh, I'm just being curious. I thought I heard.
Well, we did. Who?
Possible. Anyway, I have business to attend.
Well,
Well handled. For a moment, I thought you were going to
А чё,
snap.
подраться не судьба будет?
Now would you look at that?
you again. What do you want? You again.
Понял.
What do you want?
Где-то там этот жрец должен быть. Так. Это вообще темная территория. Какая-то. Что такое? Хотите отправиться на карту серая цитадель тюрьма? А что мне там в тюрьме делать? Остаться. Давай зайдем, посмотрим.
Every reign has adversaries, and every battle bears prisoners. It is rumored that a long time ago, only thieves and liars inhabited the prison cells of Greykeep. Nowadays, the situation couldn't be more different. And most of the prisoners are guilty of one crime above all others: magic.
Is there a reason we are here?
Alistair is on watch and he still owes me some money. If we're setting out on a mission, I think it's best I get it back now.
Да что же вы вечно не выбираетесь?
Good old Alistair.
Tahar, didn't expect to see you down here. Same goes for you, Bertrand. Long time no see.
Wasn't that long.
Need something? Or are you just here?
A bit of both. I'm here for the money, but...
The, money?
Well, best ask the Kraken's innkeep then. I'm sure there weren't that many guards last week who emptied a whole...
Ah, that money. I almost forgot. Hold on, let me see if I have enough with me.
15.
Right.
Thanks. How are you holding up anyway?
What, you mean apart from the fact that the Purity is bringing down heretics here by the...
How's your brother?
Ah, don't get me started, bloody war.
I don't know, Alistair.
You don't.
Anyway, I have to...
Will do.
Монетки, монетки, все. Ага, никак. Здесь что, пойдем посмотрим.
Will do.
Какие-то лабиринты и не пройти дальше никуда. Да. Это ладно, делать нечего, пошли на выход отсюда. Вообще заходил. Я все пытаюсь, блин, жреца найти, другие места. Ага. Пошли отсюда, или сделать нечего. Ловить точнее нечего. Покинуть.
No city of Northander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown. Built into the Hibernian ruins that once crowned King's Mountain, its walls and towers were made to withstand every foe and army, from the great Orcish horde to a swarm of dragons. It was here that the Mage Wars came to an end, after an unknown rebel warned the crown.
Так, ладно, хорошо, сваливаем отсюда. Здесь тюрьма и тюрьма. Да что ж вы у меня опять потерялись-то, а?
Interesting. Now would
Что,
you look at
закрыто, что
that?
ли? Требуется огромный ключ. Ладно. Пошли обратно.
Understood.
Когда закрывается, хрен поймешь, что здесь такое. С этой картой. Сервер. Давай посмотрим, что за сервер. Вот тебе сервер. А вот он, жрец наш. С ним поговорить надо было.
Yes? Who are you?
Just 2 soldiers. We saw the branding.
So, what do you want?
Could you tell me more about the...
Oh, you're a seeker.
Not really.
Well, I will do my best to answer your questions.
Что вам сделали
What's your
маги?
problem with...
We don't have a problem with mages.
What's the difference?
Well, a mage is someone who has the ability to tap into the power the All-Father Aeonir used to create the universe.
But that's what defilers do. They have no humility. They recklessly indulge in their magic and use it for their own purposes. Asamo Tahar is the best example. He showed the world...
What about battle mage?
Well, technically they are defilers too, but they are a necessary evil, so to speak. Mages are powerful, and in order to keep Nortander safe from them, they might be needed. It sounds...
But can't magic also...
It's not about good or bad. So yes, magic can heal as much as it can kill, but that does not change that we are not allowed to meddle with it. We are not God.
This woman.
That one? She was one of Asamo Tahar's rebels. They hid in Windwall. She summoned a beast that tore apart 13 soldiers before they finally pinned her down. It's good that the mask put an end to her right away.
Do you have some kind of...
Movement. I don't think you quite understand. Regarding your first question, yes, we do. Harbinger of Light, or Rondon...
What exactly do you believe in?
Renounce? No.
What do you mean by they left?
Well, they were only temporary to begin with. Aeonir created them to...
Aeonir wants to return?
Yes, Aeonir will return to this world. 12 moons ago, the Harbinger of Light, our leader, had visions where the All-Father, he will reveal himself to us, and will make this world one of freedom, peace, and equality again.
And how exactly will he do this? It's not like there's no reason our world is the way it is.
It's a god we are talking about. Not a guardian, but a true god.
And why hasn't he...
Well, that's the reason we're...
Pure?
Yes. Free of the...
That sounds like
Точно
nonsense.
полная ерунда какая-то.
Well, I'm sad you see it that way. I think it's best that we end our conversation
Так,
at
ладно,
this point.
поговорили. Хорошо.
Hope you will see the light someday, soldier. I really do.
Отправляйтесь из Серой Цитадели в Лианон. Ага, встретитесь с сентенцем возле Серой Цитадели. Доберитесь до Лианона. А до Лианона нам куда-то туда пилить надо. Как нам сюда попасть? Вот сюда побежим. Почему вы у меня опять подсвечиваться перестали? Ой, здесь что-то хорошее есть, вкусное. Незаконченная стация была. Богиня хранительница Тиары. А это что? Статуя Леди Королевы. А здесь... Капюшон. И к чему мне этот капюшон? Ладно, пошли опять сюда же. Девка все орет. Ругается вовсю, блин. Обучает свою солдатню. А, стоять? У меня торговец есть, можно к нему сбегать. Да что ты будешь делать? Вот он. Давайте-ка сюда добежите. Поторгуем пока курну.
This will be a masterpiece.
Axes, daggers, swords, everything for the wary traveler.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work.
Pleasure doing business with you. Come again. I'm getting new wares by the next moon's turn. Everything from copper daggers to moon silver swords. A fair offer.
Now would you look at that?
Want to trade? Farewell.
Keep at it. Yes, that's it. Now again. Remember, eyes locked onto your opponents.
There you are. Ready?
We are.
Good. Then let's go get the others. We have a long journey ahead of us.
Take them down!
Wide swathes of green, fertile soil, lakes and rivers rich in fish. The people of Leonon, a small village in the meadowlands of Leonidar, have long led a peaceful life. Now the tides have turned. According to word of mouth, the village has been struck by the blood burn. It is your mission to ascertain these rumors' veracity and act accordingly.
Так, поехали дальше.
All I'm saying is that I just don't understand why people always act that way. I mean,
Quiet. We're here.
This is Leonon? Huh. Looks pretty serene.
Still.
What about our troops? Should we wait for them to catch up?
No. Our first task is to assess the situation anyway. How bad is it, and how many are infected? Once we have a clearer picture, we'll act accordingly.
Meaning?
We'll see.
Так, а что тут выбирать? А здесь что? Че брать-то? Удар щитом есть, у этого есть удар. Хорошо, есть. И сентенций. Пойдет пока так, все. Все поднялись. Так, а локу меняем. Бертрана. Урон 23-29, 44-53, хорошо. Понял, старая лачуга. Запах гнили.
Corpses. Was that the blood burn?
We'll see. And if that's the case, let's hope the potions will protect us.
Still fresh. And they don't show any symptoms of the blood burn.
That's not good. We should hurry.
What's this?
Looks like an old trading post. I guess it got overrun by rebels during the Mage Wars. We might actually use it as an outpost if we need help from our troops.
Speaking of troops, where's the rest of the Wolf Guard? Didn't you say we'd meet up with them near the King's Forest?
Yes, but they're still up north taking care of some rebels. They should arrive soon, though.
Так, цитадель. Это, конечно, хорошо, что цитадель. Настроить я пока ничего не могу совершенно, поэтому пойдем дальше. Так, развилка. И кабан. Пойдем сюда, правее. Ой, сколько тут врагов ходит, каких-то пауков. Хороший выстрел был. Какая-то ферма, да, я так понимаю.
Let's see. Interesting. Now would you look at that? Interesting.
Дерево нельзя собрать, да? Нельзя собрать, нельзя собрать. Так, какая-то записочка есть. Ага, за что хранители наказывают нас? Мы крестьяне пешки в большой игре. Что мы сделали, чем это заслужили? Береги себя. Понятно. Так. Ладно, пойдем сюда, пройдемся. Здесь что-то лежит. Взять все. Пойдем посмотрим сюда. Что ты там? У меня все мякаешь да мякаешь. Так, здесь что-то еще лежит. Давай посмотрим, что у нас здесь. О, что-то хорошее. Ну-ка прикинем. Праведный светочерк. Документ. Ну, это замучаешься читать, я так понимаю. Кольчуга. Орочий кинжал. Нафиг не нужен. А вот кольчугу мы, наверное, на сентенций или на этого наденем. На этого наденем. Сила 4. На сентенция. Да, не 25. Это похоже. Так. Вот на этого можно надеть. 20, 24. Тоже хорошая кольчуга. Нет смысла одевать. Бертран. Да, здесь тоже все нормально. Пошли дальше тогда.
Let's see.
Вау, что еще за бандюки?
Huh?
Чем бандюки не хотят с нами
Ragged
разговаривать?
cloth, blistered feet. They look like refugees.
Беженцы.
All that time stationed in
Беженцы это
Greykeep almost
нормально.
made me forget how many of them are still out there.
Беженцы это нормально.
Damn that bloody
Пошли
war.
здесь. Тоже беженцы. Пойдем, зайдем к ним. Вот там сундук какой-то хороший есть. Какие-то у них тут припасики хорошие лежат. Здесь что?
Now would you look at that?
Знамя с гербом вашего отца. Понял? Пошли-ка сюда. Так, еще такая кольчуга плюс документ. Войны магов. Ага, по поводу разногласия. Это ладно. Усиленный клепанный кожаный доспех. Необычная. 15-18. Используется сильными лучниками. Но у меня посильнее доспех, конечно.
Yes.
О, какие-то враги
You
пошли.
read my mind.
Хорош.
Interesting.
Быстро мы их разнесли. Так, вот здесь
Now
что-то
would you look
лежит.
at that?
Так, берем все и смотрим, что нам тут не нужно. Кинжал. Что такое? Мясо гоблина, добыча. Собака, возможно, и станет его есть. Понятно. Так. Нет, на этого шапку не надо одевать. На этого можно шапку надеть, у него шапки нету. А вот здесь вот... Нет, моя мантия получше будет. Погнали дальше.
Let's go.
Will do.
Тупик. Ладно, пошли дальше. Кто-то обронил тыкву. А здесь что? Форель.
Understood.
Две
Let's
тыквы.
see.
Снова еда.
Interesting.
След продолжается. Что за еда такая?
Now would you look at that? Let's see.
Of course.
А это у нас что?
Yes.
Что такое-то за здание? Понял, ладно, пошли дальше. А вот нам, вот сюда. Понял. Ну пойдем все равно сюда, сходим вокруг еще.
Got it.
Все, тупик что ли? Да нет, не тупик. Что-то здесь есть тут хорошее. Ладно, сюда не пройти, пойдем обратно. Так, а вот сам форпост. Слушай, а вот здесь вот
Elves?
Что это, эльфы?
Salangar, who are you? And what by Ellen's reigns are you doing here?
Sentenza Noria, General of the Wolf Guard. And we'll be the ones asking the questions. This is Nortander territory.
Че он здесь валяется просто тупо и все, больше ничего не делает. Ладно, пошли сюда. Это здание эльфов, да, я так понимаю. А здесь я был уже. Ладно, пошли сюда. А откуда здесь эльфы-то? Тут вообще какие-то древние времена. И откуда-то эльфы взялись, непонятно. Роща. Ферма.
Pray tell.
Understood. The Wolf Guard. Huh. This will be interesting.
What are you doing here? This is Nortander territory.
It is, and we are aware of that. But I'm afraid recent developments have made our presence necessary.
Spare me the verbiage. What's the meaning of this?
As you might know, this village has been struck by the Bloodburn. We are here to investigate. What about the corpses? Bandits, not villagers. They were near the village when we got here, and we took care of them. Since when exactly? Since a source informed us that there would be an outbreak, which was 3 weeks ago.
You knew there'd be an outbreak?
Yes. Well, investigating is also what we're here for. I appreciate the notion, but I'm afraid that... Why? Because I know what you came here to do. And it's a myth. What do you mean?
All right, that's enough. We're here by order of the Queen, and according to the White Mist Treaty, you will now step...
You're not.
What?
The White Mist Treaty was struck between the Moorhere Scryers and Queen Aelith. You are acting under the orders of Lord Marsh, or should I say, Lord Anger and those mage-slaughtering purity fanatics. The purity has nothing to do with this. We're here to prevent the blood... Well, we will take care of that. Now...
Was that a threat?
It was. You have 5 minutes to get back to
Лучники
where you
будут
came from.
стрелять. Вы что, совсем сошли? Источник заразы. Через 5 минут эльфы станут враждебными. Вернитесь к аванпосту. Вы что, совсем, что ли? Приборзели, вы посмотрите. Эльфы решили на нас напасть. Я в шоке.
Bloodburn. How come we never heard about this until now?
Because the Crown wanted to avoid a panic. But it's too late for that now. Word is spreading rapidly and those purity lunatics are using it to their advantage.
I guess you don't like them.
No. And I think Erendir's way of handling them is dangerous.
Ладно, значит, будем строить свой аванпост.
Our troops got up. Good.
General Noria, what's the matter? Is something wrong?
Look up ahead and you'll see. We have unwanted company. Where's the rest of you?
At the crossroads, sir. Waiting for your word.
Good. Then send them in. The elves won't let us into the village, so we'll force them to. If we do it right, they won't stand a chance. Ansem, you'll help me develop a strategy. Corporal Tahar, you will oversee the setting up of the outpost. What's your name?
Seamark, sir. Gerald Seamark.
And you grew up here, right?
That is correct, sir.
Good. Then you know the area. Now, let's get started. If these damned more here want blood, they shall have it.
Так, будем эльфов мочить. Так, отправляйтесь в Леонтон. Поговорите с Джеральдом. Ваша первая база. Лесопилки и охотничьи домики. Чтобы здание функционировало, в них нужно начать рабочих. Своими рабочими. Одержите несколько в главном здании сектора столицы, где надо построить рабочие места. Также не повредит заняться военным строительством. Можно строить войска в столице и не играть казарме. Так, рабочие. Куры 10. Хорошо. Все, больше ничего нету. Нажмите Б, держать обзор экономики. Ага. Так, вот здесь что-то у меня случилось, да? Центр поселения. А здесь что у меня? Ага. Сломанный мост. Отправляем сломанный мост ремонтировать. Так, эти пошли мост ремонтировать у меня. Да, хорошо.
They will fall.
Orders.
Charge!
That should work.
Так, а здесь что у меня еще? Ладно, пока сюда возвращаемся.
Onwards.
Так, мне нужно построиться. Усиленный камень, не то. Домик лесоруба. Охотничий домик. Че, везде чертеж нужен? Центр поселения.
What is it? You're Corporal Tahar, I assume.
Yes. Any advice on how to get started?
We should probably stock up on provisions first. I suggest we send out some men to hunt and do some wood cutting.
Got it.
And be sure to task some of our men to take care of transporting the resources, too. If everyone is assigned to a specific job, there'll be no one left to do that.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Так, охотничий домик строим. Лесоруб. Вот здесь домик лесоруба. Охотничий домик. Хорошо. Пошел устроиться. Так, мост сделали, да, у меня? Капрал Тахар, постройте домик лесоруба, я понял. Так, что если мне вот сюда вот сходить, посмотреть, что вот здесь?
Understood.
Так. Народ есть, да, у меня?
Bandits up ahead.
Easy. This is
I need to focus!
Почему ты стрельнуть не можешь, не пойму. Так, что у меня ресурсы заготавливаются? Да, заготавливаются. Хорошо.
Interesting. Now would you look at that?
Янта.
Let's see. Whatever is necessary.
for the queen. This is over.
Так. Немножко земли сейчас освободим тут. Так, хорошо. А сколько у меня населения? 0,35. Мне еще народ нужен, да, вообще-то? Так, ладно. Это я понял. Пойдем сюда пока. Поговорите с Джеральдом. Ага. Вот сюда.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work. This will be a masterpiece.
Народу нет, не хватает. И народ увеличить. Курьер.
That should work.
Хорошо.
Yes.
Corporal, did you send out hunters already?
Yeah, and they already found some game. I also tasked a couple of men to gather wood, as you suggested. What's next?
Good question. I suggest you head out and see if you find more suitable spots to establish outposts. Closer to the elves, preferably. The more territory we control, the easier it will be to win the battle.
Makes sense.
All right, let's find some more spots to set up outposts. We need to gain more ground.
Agreed.
Well then.
Expansion is the key to victory.
I'll try.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Брысь! Так, это у меня я, да? Урон 107. Здесь на одну цель перед. О, это хорошая штука. Так. Следующий.
We still need to gain more territory, Tahar. If we don't, the elves can pin us down.
Так. Здесь у нас. Что выбрать-то? Давай вот это пока применим. У меня очко есть одно. Применить. Да! Да что ж ты будешь делать-то у меня, а? Вот так. Так, хорошо.
Expansion is the key to victory.
I'm ready. Good choice.
Так, дозорный пост. Более прочный... Ага, ну
The
да.
outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Yes?
Центр поселения.
Building completed.
Городской центр уже. Так, значит, здесь я могу построить охотничий домик. Так, и здесь же я могу поставить дробник лесоруба. Так, хорошо. Здесь я могу тоже построить охотничий домик и домик лесоруба. Так, где мои товарищи?
Building completed.
Good choice.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Orders?
As you command.
For the crown!
Now would you look at that?
All right.
Got it.
Building completed.
Made up your mind?
Take them down! We're being attacked!
Give up! You'll regret this.
We're being attacked!
Какие-то бандиты.
Take them down.
You don't know who you're messing with.
Что у меня тут уже лежит? Фигня все это. Отлично. 20-25. Так. Вот здесь еще. Ага, вот здесь вот мне нужно. Где мой аванпост здесь?
This will be a masterpiece.
Так, хорошо. Работайте, пацаны.
Pray tell.
For the Queen!
Так, что еще за нами?
Oh, undead.
Acknowledged.
Building completed.
Что, все, тупик, что ли? Чего вы здесь тогда ныкались? Здесь тупик. О, это будет тяжело.
Take him down.
Торговец. Ему можно все
Do it.
продать.
I beg your pardon?
I said do it. Rob me. Mage wars, more hero.
We're not bandits.
Oh. Well then, what brings you?
We're soldiers, and we're here to investigate the
Outbreak. Then I apologize for my...
Thank you, but we are short on.
I see. Then how can I help you?
You don't sound like a villager. Where are you from?
Oh, long story. Briefly put...
That's the noble quarter of the city, isn't it?
That is correct. I did. You know, the ones that...
Such as?
Let's not go into detail. Suffice it to say that they made me question some of my decisions. Long story short, I gave up.
What do you know about...
Not much. All I know is that...
3 weeks. That's before the infection.
Some days, yes. But I doubt they had something to do with it. If evidently I observed me.
Keep talking.
Well, he got up, and immediately the elves... Again, the elves helped. Whatever she did, though, it didn't stop the plague. That same night, there was screaming from behind the village walls. And it lasted for the entire week. It was gruesome.
What about you? Were you never afraid you'd get infected too?
Well, of course I was. Which is why I stayed away from the creek after it got truly dire. I only returned yesterday, when the screaming had ceased. However, I still feel fine.
So much to do, so little time.
Make it quick! We're being attacked!
Откуда вы прибежали? Я ж там все прочесал уже.
Charge!
Строите вам пост. Ой. Давай построим, потом туда сходим. Хотя надо к торговцу сходить все-таки. Где он тут у меня? Может, у него какой чертеж есть. Ой, не то. Каменотесник, казарма, чертеж. А где эти чертежи брать?
That should work.
Yes? Need something else?
Some information would be useful. Is there another way inside the...
Another? Oh.
There's a second entrance?
Yes, there is. Just follow the path to the east.
We'll be off.
Fair enough.
А что, торговать не будем? Во. Так, вроде все. Так, а что купить можно? 2700 кольцо. У меня 3000. Что за кольцо? Зеркало блеска кольцо. Оно того не стоит. посмотрим, что нам за посох подогнали. То же самое. Так. Мне уже надо бы в деревню вернуться.
Stay alert.
Где мне эти чертежи-то брать? Вопрос.
As you command.
Мишка какой-то.
For the queen!
Медведь. А что толку, что здесь медведь есть? А, вот что-то есть. Вот. Не, ну бред какой-то. Я, в принципе, да я даже казарму не могу. А, сейчас надо поставить с Джерардом. Сейчас поговорим с Джерардом.
Yes.
Так, пошли сюда. Да, одна фигня лежит. Так. Мои парни здесь лес рубят, валят. Лес валят, щепки летят, как говорится. Так, что, пошли отсюда дальше. Это здесь можно еще форпостик построить, я так понимаю. Здесь рыба есть. О, чё за нафиг? Еще босс какой-то крутой.
I need to focus.
Хорош. Добиваем его. Отлично. Так. Какую-то деревенечку-то отбили. Святилище в честь Хирина. И все, что ли? О, подожгли. А что толку, что мы его подожгли? А водку не можем забрать? Не можем. Ага, я ничего не понял, что с этим святилищем делать. Пойдем дальше. Так, а здесь у меня уже земли эльфов пошли. Пошли, перейдем брод. Ага, я даже переплыть не могу. Мелкую речушку. Енда. Смести ремонт. Где чертежи-то брать? Ёканый бабай. Ладно.
Wouldn't it be wise to expand into the northern territory too? That might give us an advantage over the elves.
Probably, but there's no way on Io will get a cart through that river. Let's get someone to repair the bridge first.
Эй, куда пошли? Давай мочиться. А, я нашел все-таки особое здание. А, это мост был. Так, вот, давай-ка мы сюда пост поставим.
That's a good spot.
The outpost has been built.
Так.
We've expanded our borders.
Передовой блокпост. Сюда бежим. Так, давай посмотрим, что здесь такое. О, да какой-то щит еще взял. Ну-ка, глянем. Щит-то. Изношенный щит. Но шанс блока чуть побольше только и все. А так полная фигня.
Will do. So much to do, so little time.
Светится, но ничего не показывает. Странно, конечно. Еще лодка. Так, а здесь уже земли индейцев этих.
We're being attacked.
Ага. Мочимся, парни. Что, решили на этот напасть? Тут совсем с ума сошли. Парни. Куда ты вообще ломанулся-то у меня? Ты решил там всех позабивать, что ли? Да, он у меня решил всех позабивать тут. Хорош. Ваншотик такой.
Blazes! I need help!
Домик с оружием, склад ресурсов. Ладно, хорошо.
Charge!
Мочевого. Сюда идем, сюда сваливаем. Они же сейчас это.
All right.
Take him down.
Мочим рабочих.
For the queen. Make it quick.
Давай мочим этот домик тоже. А вот работяга есть. Этого мочим. Мочим ихнего работягу. Так, стоять. Лесопилка. Я что-нибудь могу с ней сделать? Ничего. Нифига себе, я их мочу, они чинят. Вообще оборзели. У них тут целый аванпост.
More complicated than I thought.
Так, хорошо. Ты кто такой вообще? Все видно там. Это у нас что? Нижнее святилище.
I'm ready.
Charge!
Orders.
Что?
What's next?
Давай сначала это здание снесем.
Make it quick!
Damn it!
Эй, эй.
One of our heroes.
Черт. Второй шанс задали. Пробежали стрелки.
Charge! Just give up. Take them down.
What do we need?
Make it quick.
Гада, они уже отстроили. Я тут пока мочу, уже отстроили.
Blazes! I need help! Charge!
Давай-ка эту казарму завалим.
For the crown!
Так, ладно, мне нужно народ свой брать.
Blazes!
Пошли пока отсюда сваливать обратно, парни. Сейчас еще построим один аванпостик.
Expansion is the key to victory.
И народ построим. Так это бесполезно, не успевает отстраиваться. Сейчас здесь еще сделаем, построимся. Вы откуда тут взялись?
Expansion is the key to victory.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Так, бежим сюда.
Yes.
Orders?
Yes? Any news?
Yes, we set up some new outposts, as you suggested. What now?
Well, I guess now would be the time to arm our men and prepare them for the attack. In other words, we should put up a barrack.
Then that's what we'll do.
Теперь могу построить казарму. О, еще и каменотес не могу построить. Дозорная вышка. Казарма. Так, могу еще каменотесную построить. Но для начала мне нужно вон здесь вот построиться. Домик лесоруба. Охотничий домик. Так, хорошо. Центральная база.
Yes?
Так, где я тут видел эти? Каменотесни. Где-то я тут камень видел. Где камень? Постройте казарму. Уже построено, здесь все работает. Да ладно, построим и так. Каменотесня. Дозорная вышка.
Building completed.
Где-то я видел тут камень. Доски, доски, доски. На этой земле уже не могу строить. Вот ходил, уже видел камень. Вот 250 камня. Вперед. Казарма, народ нанимаем. 2, 3. Вот так пока. Так, сейчас народ наймем, хорошо. Чертеж необходим. Так.
Building completed.
Крепите сектор. Я понял насчет этого. Но мне нужна каменотесня. Где-то я тут видел каменотесный же еще. Камень, камень. 44 лес. 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 А где этот камень, блин? Почему рабочих-то нету? Поставил каменотесную, а этих работяг нету, назначить рабочих. Так, один. Один. Передовой пост. Один. Здесь 2. Сюда назначаем. 1, 2, 3. Так, камень таскайте. Хорошо. Еще камень где-то я видел тут. Был где-то еще камень. Это чужая территория. Так.
We're being attacked.
База атакована. Ёканый бабай. Кто? Эльфы. Вот гады, а.
Made up your mind.
Козел.
Damn it! I need healing.
Charge!
Of course.
So much to do, so little time.
Так, ладно, базу спасли. А чё у меня в охотничьем домике никого нету? Так, хорошо. Камень. Так, камень. Мне камень еще нужен, парни. Везде кругом только... А, вот камень есть. 200 ли. Так, сейчас-ка построимся. Каменоломня.
All right, then, let's get to it.
Так, стройся, каменоломня. Так. Блин, волки напали. Вот сучки. Где мои войска? Передовые.
What's next?
Да где они тут? Сейчас поедят у меня всех. Работяг. Да.
They will fall.
Хорошо.
We're being attacked.
Опять, блин, откуда там эти волчары полезли, блин?
This is over.
Так, мне нужна казарма. Где у меня? Я же нанял людей. Вербуйте новобранцев.
We're being attacked.
Новобранец, новобранец. Чего не хватает-то? Необходимая численность 6 бойцов в отряде 3. Ай, блин, у меня сюда никого поставить же. Вот так. Казарма. $85, 0 свободных людей. Необходим чертеж. Так, пошел потихоньку. Леса 500, можно с лесопилки убрать. Это к что? Охотничий домик лесоруба. Охотничий. Еды тоже до хрена.
We lost a sector, Commander.
Блять, опять база атакована. А где мои эти-то ходят? А, вот они. С меня базу тут разнесут все. Вы чё, парни?
Help me, somebody!
You'll regret this.
For the Queen! Just give up!
Заново форпост строить.
I'll try.
Ох, ты гад такой, а.
Be wary.
You don't know who you're messing with.
Форпост заново строим, пацаны. Всех моих работяг попереубивали, вот козовые.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Так. Нападают на передовые посты. Здесь один есть. Здесь никого, здесь никого.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work. Alright then, let's get to it.
Вербуйте так, добровольцы.
Commander?
Bloody rain.
И башню построить, да? Казармы. Дозорная башня. Где мы ее поставим? В узком проходе. Да, давай здесь, наверное. Назначить чего? Назначить. Опять атаковано.
All right. I think our outpost is in a good spot now. Let's go talk to the general.
Help me, somebody!
Killed one of our heroes.
I need healing.
Take him down.
А там помер кто-то, блин. Я вот не вижу, где он валяется, мой труп. Где там этот труп валяется? Вот он.
On your feet, soldier. We're not done yet.
Так, есть, да? Воскресились. Что меня народ еще побили, очень хорошо. Поговорите с сентенцией. Это мы успеем поговорить. Мне нужен... Так, человечек. Один. Откуда вы? Где тебя взять? Где она, значит? Домик лесоруба. Это вот до хрена. Давай-ка. А дозорная башня уже делается, да? Так что иди-ка ты в домик лесоруба. Так. Сентенции. Где ты у меня сентенции? Ага, вот он.
I think we're in a good spot to attack now, General.
Good. Then we'll attack right away.
I don't want to question your orders, sir, but wouldn't it be wise to do some more scouting first? There might be a weakness in their defense that we haven't spotted yet.
Fine. But not much longer. Who knows what these elves are planning? And if they carry the blood burn out of the village, no amount of scouting will help us.
На ферме у меня что-то едут, людей тоже многовато. Так, а здесь у меня что? Вообще ничего. Аванпост. Домик лесоруба. Охотничий домик.
Building completed.
Так, камень тоже есть, хорошо. Здесь все делают. Еще аванпост поставить надо.
Will only take a second.
Казарма, дозорная вышка.
So much to do, so little time.
Здесь усилили, здесь усилили. Казарму.
We're being attacked.
А что такое?
What is it?
Погнали с ним учиться.
For the Queen!
Так, дозорную вышку вовремя поставил.
Building completed. Healing now.
So much to do. As you command.
Дозорная вышка тоже стоит. Вот здесь.
That should work.
Каменотес не работает. Сюда еще. Но здесь, наверное, вряд ли нападут, но... Конечно, лучше всего было бы поставить. Здесь через реку не нападут.
Chop, chop, man. All right, then, let's get to it.
Оставить на всякий случай. Так, камень пошел, это пошло, все пошло, хорошо. Где мои основные войска?
What do we need?
I'm ready.
Казарма. Вот так. Ты 0.45 уже.
Building completed.
А, вышка у меня лупит этих индейцев. Так.
Well then.
Building completed.
Так, хорошо. Здесь казармича.
We're being attacked.
О. Это война пошла.
Damn it! I need healing.
Yes.
This is over.
For the queen!
Pray tell.
We're being attacked.
Пойду-ка я курну, пока это войска делаются, и начнем атаку на этих гадов. Тахар получить награду. Талисман второго шанса. Талисман второго шанса. У меня же... Кому его дать? У этого есть лучник. Вот этому. Талисман второго шанса. Хорошо.
That should work.
We're being attacked.
Так. Ой-ой-ой, на мою вышку напали. Ой-ой-ой. Как же вы так-то? Козлы. Там очень здесь.
Help me, somebody!
Damn it! I need
А что
healing.
ты, не умирайте только. Вы что там? Совсем с ума посходили.
Damn it! I need healing.
Killed one of our heroes.
Так, воскресили, хорошо.
Yes.
Отбились. Отбились, хорошо. Сейчас вам на помощь придем народ. Сейчас мы вам на помощь народ пришли, мы пойдем мочиться. О! Это я понимаю, толпа так толпа, нет. Здесь мы поставим еще. И здесь поставим. Делаться народ. Все, погнали. Пацаны. Пацаны, погнали. Где вы у меня тут? Так, встречаемся здесь вот. Все сюда. Вы тоже, пацаны мои, сюда. Все готовы. Пошли.
Easy. For the queen. Just give up.
Take them down.
Пошло, начало, пошло.
Regret this.
Ага. Так.
А?
Expansion is the key to victory.
Orders? Yes, that's a good spot.
I'm ready.
Yes, that's a good spot.
Батарейка садится.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders. We're being attacked.
Take him down.
Need something?
Orders?
Made up your mind?
Building completed.
Right away.
For the crown! You don't know who you're messing with.
We made it. The barriers are down. The squad
Building
hasn't come
complete.
out of hiding, though. Damn it. We need to find her. What the? You bastard! Don't say I didn't warn you! Salanga, this isn't over.
Так, мы все победили. А я тут народу наделал, а мы уже победили все.
It's over.
What about the scryer?
We'll get her. Talk to us, woman. What happened here?
Are you?
Sent by the Queen. Now talk.
What was that?
Elves. They must have gotten reinforcements.
Blazes. Karpal, Tahar, return to the outpost at once. They need someone to lead the defenses.
Understood. What about the village?
Anselm and I will guard it. The rest of the Wolf Guard should arrive any second now. We will just have to hold the village until then. Now move.
All right, Tahar, let's move. Back to the outpost and quick.
Pray tell. Aye.
We lost a sector, Commander.
I'm ready.
Take a second.
Где тут моя казарма, блин?
Uh-huh.
Shit. That's more than I expected.
We're being
Get
attacked.
ready, Tahar.
More of them! Take them down!
Help me! Somebody!
Отходи, 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 отходи.
Damn it! I need healing.
Killed one of our heroes.
Yes.
Stop. Stop. That's enough. Please, just listen to me.
Commander? Understood.
Need something?
Так, а как мне встать теперь? Мне нужно как-то встать. У меня должен быть...
That's just how it is.
Commander?
Времени не осталось нифига, и я не могу ничего сделать уже. И тех у меня нету командиров. Все, сейчас помру уже. У меня нету, блин, воскресит. Талисман второго счастья был же у кого-то. Второго шанса-то. Неактивно. Вот ты, блин, а? Как бы теперь поговорить с вами? Так, загрузить. Автосейв загрузить. Загрузимся.
Wide swathes of green, fertile soil.
Так, здесь уже победа. Всё.
Salangar, this isn't over.
Ага, а ну да, отсюда воедет.
It's over.
What about the scroll?
We'll get... Talk. What happened?
Are you...
Sent...
What was that?
Elves. They must have gotten...
Так, эльфы напали, да, хорошо.
Blazes. Carp R. Posted. Need someone to...
Understood. Village.
And so, the rest of any set, we will just have to hold till then. Move.
All right, Tahar, let's move. Back to the outpost and quick.
Так. Идем сюда. Сейчас вместе с вами пойдем атаковать. Кто-то бред полный получился.
Yes.
We lost a sector, Commander.
Вы потеряли сектор, я потерял базу. Так, ладно, мой народ уломанулся. Теперь мы их сделаем по-быстрому. Так, ну что, встретимся, парни? Повоюем.
Shit.
We're being attacked.
That's more than I expected. Get ready, Tahar.
More of them. Take them down.
Казалось. На этот раз мы не погибнем.
Damn it! I need healing.
Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй! Не умирай только у меня.
Stop. Stop. That's enough. Please, just listen to me.
Так, а чё это вы у меня все здесь остановились? Идите-ка сюда.
Yes?
Где-то там козлина.
Please, I give up. All that, we didn't want any of it.
You should have thought of that before you attacked us.
Yes, I know. Scryer Elian told us about you. About the reason you're here and your disagreement.
That's one way to put it. Your people opened fire on
знаю.
us.
Yes, and they shouldn't have.
Давно уже не играл в
Elian, she got scared.
Там,
They've
говорят,
been in that
обновы
village,
4:0 было.
surrounded by corpses
Я
for
даже не в
almost a
курсе.
moon's turn now, and my troops should have arrived days ago. She had her orders, you know, to protect the village. It was never our intention to start a war.
Whatever your intentions, this is Nortander territory. Capturing a village, invading our lands, this is an act of war.
I know, but the situation required that we acted quickly. And given recent developments in your country, we could not take the risk of you denying us entry.
Recent developments?
Yes, the purity of light and their persecution of mages. Do not misunderstand, but especially to us as elves who are almost all magically gifted, We just don't understand why.
And that justifies breaking a century-old treaty between our races? That seems strange reasoning.
Well, mages have given the people lots of reasons to fear them.
Maybe, but that does not justify a witch hunt like that. To be honest, I find it strange that you, as someone... Either way, this is a
It is. If it wasn't your intention to start a war, then what?
For the same reason you're here. The Bloodburn. The Moorhere elves have been struck by it too. At least we believe so.
I figured as much. So you're here to...
Yes. We are here to stop...
And you aren't afraid?
We don't. You see, that's one of the many misconceptions you humans have about the Bloodburn. It's not an ordinary disease, as your Lord Marshal believes, and thus it's not contagious. You could ask a dying woman for a dance and it would not affect you.
How can you be so certain?
Just observe the pattern.
Да,
You
согласен,
can
игра
wipe out an
хорошая.
entire village, but the one a
Сюжет мне
mile
здесь
south
пока
of it
нравится.
remains
Начало,
unaffected,
правда.
even if the wind is blowing
Пока
in that
нравится
direction.
сюжет.
And for some reason, it may take a strong man of 30 winters and spare his grandmother. Where's the logic in that?
Maybe we just haven't understood the pattern yet.
If you think it's contagious, you must have brought some protection, didn't you?
Yes.
Please show me.
Here, sorry, Tahar, but I want...
Just as I suspected.
What are you doing? You're drinking.
Yes, because it's just fire nettle extract, nothing else. Your medicine is completely useless. Please, I beg you. You need to...
Then what is it?
This is what we're trying to find out. But, as of now, we believe it to be a curse of sorts. One original. So this is it, Evran. The truth. We are here to understand.
Someone told me you arrived here several days before the outbreak.
And to you, that looks suspicious. Understand. But believe me, we didn't cause it. We knew it would happen in Leonon because we learned...
Such as odd noise.
So you know. Yes, odd noises. Or even a voice, as some have claimed. Strangely enough, not everyone can hear them. All this.
In other words, you knew an outbreak.
Yes. We also hoped to help, but none of the remedies we had prepared.
I still don't understand, though.
Isn't it obvious? Because she wanted to prevent you from...
What order?
Oh, I see. Your general. The village is to be purged. Every survivor, children, women, elders,
Да,
will
интересно,
be
конечно
killed.
же, получается.
The Crown believes this is what it takes to prevent the bloodburn from spread.
This is ridiculous. How in blazes would you know?
Can't you guess? We have ears in Grey Keep, as you probably have in Leafshade.
Then we need to stop him.
I was hoping you would say that. I would help you if I could, but given what's happened, I doubt my In other words, we will withdraw our people until dawn. Farewell, Evran.
Вот и
And thank
победили.
you for sparing
Поговорите
me.
с Ансельмом. Так, и где у нас Ансельм? Ага, обратно вернуться.
Pray tell.
Ладно, пойдем вернемся обратно. Ты понимаешь ли, что за нафиг?
What that elf just told us?
Натворили тут.
Honestly, no idea. I don't think he's lying, but that doesn't mean they're right. Especially not that part about our orders.
And if they are...
Строил, понимаешь ли,
What should we
строил.
do?
И тут раз, все так быстро и
I
закончилось.
don't know. We can't refuse an order, can we? You know, that would make us deserters.
Yeah. You're right.
Так, сюда.
Tahar,
Anselm, what happened?
up north. He left us in charge. Since you just strolled in here, I suppose the elves have somehow surrendered.
They have. Look, Anselm, I need to talk to the general. There's something about the blood...
Save your breath for later, Corporal.
Purged?
Yes, it's tragic, but there's no other choice. Until we know how this plague spreads, we cannot allow any
Хотят
of these
деревню
people to leave.
замочить. Представляете?
Not alive.
So you knew this is what we're here for? Why did he tell you and not...
He didn't. I only just learned it myself.
This is insane. Look at these people, Anselm. We can't just kill them.
What do you want me to do, Tahar? Fall on my knees and cry? It's an order, and we are soldiers. It's as simple as that.
But the general doesn't have the information we have. He should know before we...
It would take an hour to catch up by now, and even if you were to tell him, he seemed pretty set, which I understand. It's all of Nortender we're gambling with. Maybe all of EO.
Forget it. I'm not killing these people, and
That's what I wanted. One last thing before we kill you, betrayer. Do you remember her face?
whose face? What in the blazes are...
What am I talking about? 8 years ago in Iskander, when your father tried to execute you and the Wolfguard stopped him, it was Isamo Tahar. He burned her alive. But no, that wasn't enough. Instead of killing you like he should have, General Noria Sentenza took you in, trained you as if you were something special.
Anselm, this isn't fair.
Fair? Fuck fair! What in this fucking life is... Good thing is, you refused a direct order. Now let's get this over with.
No,
Anselm, you can't do this! Watch me.
Damn it! I need healing!
Так.
Whatever is necessary.
Хорош. Ура! Вот тут Да нет, не на месте, все нормально было. Я просто так его переставлял, так нормально все.
Tahar, there's news from the jet. Tiara's breath. What happened here?
We can explain. They...
А чё они до сих пор бьются-то, я не
Slaughtering your
понимаю.
own brethren. I can't believe it, Tahar.
Что происходит?
Stay calm, Bertrand. This wasn't our fault. We just have to...
Tahar, there's news from the jet. Tiara's breath. What happened here?
We can explain. They...
Stay where you are. Slaughtering your own brethren. I can't believe it, Tahar. I should have guessed.
Так, сейчас нас предателями будут считать.
And you too, Carpal. Unless you want to save the hangman some work.
Hangman?
What do you think? You're charged with high treason. Betrayed by the betrayer's child. The general will love to hear this.
Так. Вот нас и это. Отправили на суд. Открыто достижение порождения предателя. Открыто достижение. Нет, почему? Это стимовская лицензия. Совсем не пиратка. Так, итого у нас...
I told you this would happen,
Суд
Angar.
начался.
I told you.
I just can't believe this is all you have to say in your defense, Tahar.
Anselm and his friends attacked us. Do you need me to write it down for you?
Watch your tongue, Tahar. General, you are a soldier of the Queen, Tahar. And for the past 8 years, you have served us well. Not only that, you even went as far as to refuse obedience to your father. Because
Сейчас нас засудят по-любому в
he
тюрьму
did was
посадят.
wrong.
Как не
I
отвечать на
respect
вопросы?
that. But killing 5 of your brethren in cold blood and refusing a royal order.
But this is ridiculous! The General was wrong, for heck's sake. The bloodburn is not contagious. What should we have...
Blazes, are you that ignorant or just plain stupid, Carpal? These elves would have told you anything, damn it. They were the ones who...
But I'm done explaining myself. This is a waste of time. You're a murderer, Tahar.
А хрен
I should
знает,
have
где
seen that right
пальчик.
away, but I didn't. And the same goes for you, Carpal. You're a disgrace to the Wolfguard.
Может, просто недоделана сырая игрушка
Tell me
еще.
one thing, Tahar. Do you have any regrets?
This isn't about regrets. These villagers were innocent, and I tried to do what was necessary to save them. That's it.
No. You acted based on information by people who broke a decades-old treaty. And even if they hadn't, what tells you that they were right? Corporal Tahar, Corporal Carpal, you are hereby found guilty of murdering 5 soldiers of the Royal Army and insubordination. The punishment is death by the strip. Take them to the dungeons.
Темницу их. Ну да, так и знал. Сейчас нас отправят в суд, и мы будем оттуда бежать, как обычно. Ух ты, 2 час, надо спать вообще-то ложиться. А вот и тюряга.
That's it.
Pardon?
Since you've been sitting here, I've been wondering why your face looks so bloody familiar. Now I remember. I saw you in the courtyard, back when they took me to my... how did they call it? Trial? You're one of them, aren't you?
If I was one of them, would I be sitting here?
We're
one of them. Sorry. I'm guessing I should be mad at you, shouldn't I? For serving these idiots. But, as it seems...
Just call me Tahar. He was my father, yes, but...
Huh. So, tell me, Tahar, what brings you to this wonderful place? Came to enjoy some nice hours of sitting in... I hate to disappoint, but it gets boring after a while.
I think you know what I'm here for. I'm sentenced to die on the pike, just as you are.
Oh, I see. If I'm not mistaken, you're Wolfguard, aren't you? And aren't...
I was a corporal and refused an order.
Oh? What kind...
Long story. In short, our general ordered us to slaughter, and he wanted to prevent a plague called the bloodburn from spreading, but, how should I say, was missing...
Which was?
The bloodburn isn't...
Blazes. Sometimes I got ambushed. Soldiers of House Leonider, as they called themselves. I knew I shouldn't have done it, you know? Use my magic, but in that moment...
What did you do?
I only remember fragments. Two of them lunged at me. I grabbed their arms and let my light magic run.
Light magic can kill?
It can drain, yes. It's not what it's made for, but... No, not at first. But I'd rather... They're going to kill us. And, you know, there is still a part in me that...
I try not to think about.
So do I. Anyway, I don't know about you, but I haven't given up yet.
We're in a prison.
How did you guess? Doesn't change the fact that we need to get... I've searched every part of my cell, and there's absolutely...
Like what? A magical key?
No, a fragile bar in the walls. Something that can help us pick a lock. Whatever. Or maybe start by taking a look at that breakthrough in the wall behind you.
Так. Это, конечно, все хорошо. Пам-парам-пам-пам-пам-пам. 179. Урон 12-12. Давай-ка по области применим. Вот так, хорошо. Так, а теперь посмотрим в правом стене. Лучше было бы уже поиграть. Тоже неплохая игра по сюжету. Ну, возможно. Я в нее вообще не играл. Во вторую, поэтому...
So? See anything?
Nothing. It's a dead end.
Shit. Well, that explains why they haven't repaired it. Then keep looking.
Так, давай посмотрим, что еще есть. Какое что-то управление это идиотское. Ну, жесть просто.
Whoever that belongs to, I doubt he's... Nothing. Now would you look at that?
Так.
What's that? What are you looking at?
I don't know. Some sort of grate. There's something stuck down there. Looks like a piece of metal.
Are you serious? Get it.
I'm trying, but... Oh, shit!
All right, scum. Time to wake up.
Defilers. Это уже за мной пришли.
Isn't... Interesting. I'm Rondar Lacane, the Harbinger of Light. And you are here because you've sinned. I don't know how, and it doesn't matter. But the light has found you guilty.
Mercy! Please, sir! I have children, a wife,
Quiet, scum.
Don't. He's afraid. And he should be. So, I'm here for a simple reason. You, the Defilers, are beyond repentance. But you three, you may not be. If you admit your sins now and accept the light into your life, you may be as servants of A. The choice is yours. Child?
I don't think he can hear you, Your Holiness.
Why? I believe my instructions were clear. If they are not defiled...
I know, Your Holiness. but he was already weak when the soldiers brought him here. He must have had some...
Well, may the light have mercy on your soul.
I repent! Please, Your Holiness, I repent!
You do?
Yes!
Then confess.
I'm sorry. Your Holiness, I don't...
Confess that you have done wrong. Confess that you are
Да
corrupt.
нафиг мне эти
Confess
разговоры слушать.
that your life is
Ну,
and
это
was
игра тех
always
времен.
empty without the love of the All-Father. And confess that it is only this love that can lead you back to the path of virtue.
I confess.
Ну, наверное, да, согласен. Я говорю, я в нее во вторую я не играл, поэтому мне как-то даже сказать по ней, ну, нечего сказать совершенно.
Open the door, child, and take him away. I will join you.
Are you certain, Your Holiness?
I am.
Of course.
What a lunatic.
If they repent, do they...
Depends on what you call living. From what I've been told, these newborn have to give their life to the purity. But yes, they will live.
What now?
No idea. But as long as that priest fellow is here, we have no way to get out unseen. Wait, do you hear that?
Опять глюки какие-то начались. Это что за управление, а? Ёканый Бабаськин.
You heard it, didn't you?
Слышали, слышали.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. The voice. That... Huh. That's interesting.
You aren't making any sense.
The blood burn.
Only that it's some kind of magical plague.
A magical plague. Yes, that's one way. 6 months ago, before the first occurrence of the blood burn, Aener showed me a vision. I woke up in a wide, empty desert. The sun was glaring, and the sand was almost... I began to walk, until I saw the walls of a beautiful, giant city. White as marble.
Just cut to the chase.
In that city, I saw the All-Father.
You met Aenir.
Yes. I don't think that you, as a non-believer, could possibly understand. He told me that the blood burn was imminent, and how we can cure it.
And why does Aenir care about the blood burn?
Because he's preparing his return.
What?
I'm surprised you don't know. Aenir is preparing his return to Io. That's the reason the Guardians have retreated. They have sunk back into their original slumber because they are not needed. And once we, the purity of light, have prepared the world for his return, he will bring us a new world, one of equality, peace, and harmony. No more magic, no more castes, no more nobility.
Вторую часть я ее тоже начал играть, но что-то она мне тогда не покатила. Вот. А вот сейчас вот третью решил погонять.
What makes you so sure it was a
В принципе, у
vision
них
and not
это...
just some dream?
Графон всегда хороший был.
As I said, I don't expect you to understand.
If the Purity already knew that, General Noria slaughtered an entire village.
We did tell him. But you know the King Regent. He's not a man of faith. We needed proof.
So how can...
Well, that's where you come in. I wasn't certain at first. He told me that there's someone who would play a pivotal role in all this, whose blood is connected to the plague, and I would recognize him.
And you believe that's me?
I do.
Опять избранные появились.
Let me tell you a story. 3 weeks ago, I went there, together with 6 of my priests, to follow up on my vision. As you can imagine, witnessing that bloodbath, it had broken him. However, he was still able to tell us some very interesting things. Among them,
Hang on. You're saying that this singing we just heard...
Correct. And since, according to that elven healer, the words of the song resemble the Shaper tongue...
Nonsense.
Actually, he might be right. Lord Marshal Arendir told me something similar. Noise...
All right, now I'm lost. If this song causes the blood burn, why are you the first...
Because not everybody hears it. Only those who are magically gifted do, and this hearing also both of you are. And that leads me to believe that you, Tahar, are the one Aenir spoke of, the pariah, who will help us put an end to the blood burn.
So being a mage...
Having magic in you, that's a big difference. Using magic, giving into the temptation, is a sin. But yes, being gifted seems to allow hearing the song and protects against the blood burn.
The more here elves told me they were affected by the blood burn too. Don't all elves have a...
They do. And that's very interesting. That means that either we are wrong, or the elves...
If Aenir chose me...
You're making the mistake of trying to apply human logic to a divine being. We're simply not in a position to understand.
And if we help you, does that mean...
It won't be easy, but yes, I will.
Whatever you want me to do, if I am to help you, you'll free...
Of course. She may be a defiler, but her ability to hear the song makes her as valuable as you are.
If this song forebodes the Bloodburn, does that mean that there will be an outbreak in Greykeep?
Well, something else we learned about the Bloodburn is that it's unpredictable. There might be an outbreak, or there might not be. And it might be just a servant who dies.
If that's the case, shouldn't...
I'm not. I am with Aenir, as we all are.
Well, that's convenient.
So you're saying there's no pattern at all?
Как же это все-таки
Whether a
долго
song
все?
causes an outbreak or not is entirely coincidental.
No, I did not
Всё
say
это так
that.
долго идет.
What I said is that we have...
There isn't much of a
Очень
choice, is
много
there?
разговоров.
If we don't help you, we'll be executed.
Yes. But even if your situation were different, helping us would be in your best interest. If we don't stop the Bloodburn, and also, being chosen by Aenir is a great honor. One some of my followers would kill for.
A friend of mine has been sentenced to death, too. His name is Bertrand...
Bertrand Carpel. Yes, I've heard about it.
Yes. I don't know where he is, though.
Then I'll see what I can do, though your escape is more important right now.
I know. Now please get us...
Of course. There are some arrangements I have to make first. Give me a few moments. Two more things before you set out. First, you'll have to use the sewers to escape. There's an entrance in the tower's cellar that leads through the mountains. Get out of the prison and go there as quick as possible. Once you are out of the fortress, leave the city and head to Farland's Hope. It's a small village to the northwest. There you'll meet with a contact of ours, an expert on Shaper culture who will help us decipher the song. His name is Iskrim, and he's a dwarven scholar. We set him out on a mission to...
Mullendeer?
The ancient city of the
Гномы
Shapers,
теперь
yes.
замешаны здесь.
So you want us to help that dwarf find Mullendeer, don't you?
Isn't it obvious? To find clues about the song.
What if we just kill you instead?
What the?
Do you want to?
Give me one reason why I shouldn't.
Here are two. Firstly, I informed one of my children of our arrangement. If I don't return within the next 10 minutes, they will know what. And secondly, the All-Father protects me. You could not kill me even if you tried.
All right.
Nothing I haven't already told you. You will have plenty of time to acquaint yourselves.
If I'm not mistaken, the purity is quite...
Good question. Simply put, there are certain people in the House of the Crown who are already uncomfortable.
How do we find the dwarf? Will he be in the village?
It's possible, but I doubt it. Once you arrive there, you should talk to the village mayor, Clara Farland. She works for the Purity and will provide you with all the information you need.
Sent by the light. Fair enough.
There is. Here, take this.
Одна
What is
руна
that?
Нира, что это?
What the heck? What was that?
The rune. It imprinted itself on you.
Imprinted? What is that thing?
Hard to answer. To put it shortly, they are a gift of Aenir to us as his servants.
Did you just say...
Revived, yes. There are limits to this power, but it's a sample of what awaits us when Aenir finally returns.
You're joking, right?
The magic you're talking about is the magic of a past era. These runes, as I told you, Tahar, Aenir's light outshines all. He was the first in this world.
So, these things make us...
Not immortal, no.
Блин, уже устал
But they
читать.
provide you with a chance. Should you die and be brought back to life, its energy will take you to one of Aenir's shrines.
Aenir's shrine?
Yes, I am. Though most people call them the Godstones. To join a Godstone with your rune, you will...
And then what?
You'll see. Either way, we shouldn't waste any more time. This should be... Now go. Head to Farland's Hope, find the dwarf, and find Mulandir.
All right.
Goodbye. The two of us. We are more alike than you think.
What are you getting at?
Well, you see, I'm not a fool. But as I said before, your blood, your lineage. But I've wasted enough of your time. Farewell, Tahar. Farewell, Iriar of Finanmir. We will meet again.
Так, вот здесь вот что-то лежит. Так, ладно. Где вход в эту пещеру?
Ага.
Ага. Так, вход, выход. Так, здесь у нас ничего. Пошли сюда.
All right. So that just happened.
Так,
But
уровень
now,
поднять.
Let's just get out of here.
okay. We should probably get our gear back first, though. Let's look around.
Так, стрельба из лука. Она у нас, блин, она у нас... Магическая стрельба, вот. Вот это выучим. Хорошо. Посмотрим, что у нас в инвентаре есть. Гвоздь. Ага, ничего. Здесь тоже. Выцветшее письмо. Понял, не хочу это дерьмо читать. Сваливаем отсюда. И чё, как я теперь колдовать тут буду? Ага, вон сундук есть на совещании.
There. I think this is where they put our gear.
Then let's go get it.
Much better.
Indeed. Odd that this place is unguarded, though.
Don't jinx it.
Все наши вещи на месте. Так, Ирия. Отвали. Так, посох у меня здесь. Одежда есть. Замечательно. У Ирии что у нас? У нас научница. С магической стрельбой. Интересно. Магическая стрельба. Ага, здесь пока заклинаний нет. Ладно. Так, пошли дальше тогда. Даже, правда, не представляю, куда идти. Ну, наверное, куда дает возможность
Do you
идти.
feel that?
Yeah. The rune.
Руна на
It's
что-то реагирует.
reacting to something.
And I think I know what. Do you see that stone over there?
Ага.
That's a godstone. I think we should try to join the rune with it, like the Harbinger suggested. That's interesting.
Божьи
It's
камни. Вы
magic.
нашли свой первый божий камень.
Is it
С
just
его
me, or
помощью
does
можно
it
воскресить
feel,
погибших героев.
I don't know, different?
That's one way to put it.
Захватить, отправить. Нужно захватить. Отправьте героя, взаимодействуем с ним или своюйте. Понятно. Полагаю, это не магия света.
Either way, the rune did resurrect it.
You did. Let's not find out the... Now, let's push on.
А, да, вот у меня заряд оживления. Понял, хорошо.
Understood.
Катакомбы, вот эти вот ходьба в катакомбах очень неудобно. Могли бы сделать как в Диабло. Там было намного удобнее. Так. Капюшончик. Закрепленный черный капюшон.
Sounds like a plan.
Выберитесь из тюрьмы. Легко сказать, выберитесь из тюрьмы.
That's a lot of wine. I didn't know the prison guards had their own winery.
Neither did I. Probably not the time to indulge, though.
Это просто
Agreed.
Interesting.
That did something, but wait. I think I know what this is.
Enlighten me.
It's a Cathayan lock. There's probably another one nearby, which we'll need to pull at the same time as this one. Let's find it.
Катайский замок.
Caves. You were right.
Откройте дверь.
That's not an ordinary lock. Looks like part of a mechanism to me.
I didn't know you were an expert on locks.
Well, there are some things you picked. No point. We need the mechanism to open it. Just look for a switch or something like that.
Потянуть одновременно, когда найдем его. Интересно, конечно.
That's the second switch, but we were too slow. We need to pull them simultaneously.
Нажать одновременно. Надо же придумать такие задатки тебе.
Yes?
Открылся, не? Черт, да чтоб тебя. Так. Нажался.
Just give the word. I'll take a look.
Так.
Yes, that did it.
Indeed.
Да.
Let's take a look at these caves, shall we?
Бежим сюда. А где вторая подруга?
So, what's the plan?
Иди сюда, да чё встала-то? Что я не понимаю, какие-то глюки. А вот.
Yes.
Появилась. Ты же аучница.
Helen's reigns. I hate these things. Seems this entrance wasn't used in a while after all.
Не надо уже. Так, хорошо. Вот взял изначально мага, и мне нифига ближника не дают никогда. Письмо. Письмо. Светлый завет. Нахуй. Нахрен его. Так, слушай, я какую-то другую пещеру пошел. У меня здесь был тоже. Выберитесь из тюрьмы. Выберитесь на улицу. Из тюрьмы выберитесь на... Ага, два выхода, что ли?
Interesting.
Да, давай слиняем. Вот часа спать пора уже. Так. А что у меня здесь стоит? Что не понял. Странно. Странно, конечно. А, вот в чем дело. Чат не работает почему-то. Да? Угу. Ладно, хорошо. Так.
Great. A storm.
This might play into our hands, though. There'll be a lot less people to sneak or fight past that way.
Идите в подвал Серой башни. Отправляйтесь в фараон, откройте тайну кровавого жара. Мне еще подвал Серой башни нужно было найти, да? А вот он. Ну пойдем сюда. Вроде и спать хочется, и поиграть хочется. Что игрушка как-то захватила очень. Да, подруги? Дождичек пошел. Так, наверх пойдем. Так. А, здесь я был, это выход в город, только там ворота были закрыты. Это я помню. Ключ, огромный ключ.
Found it. Really?
Чтобы ворота открыть.
Is it just me, or do Nortander guards have a habit of leaving their stuff lying around unattended?
Seems like it. Let's just be grateful.
Так, это у меня ключ вот от этих ворот. Это я точно помню. А здесь вход в тюрьму. Да, все верно. А вот сюда вот нужно зайти. Ага. А что ты будешь делать, а?
So, what's the plan?
Мне уровень дали, да? Очко характеристики. Аванару. Ловкость. Выносливость. Сила. Давай силу воли поднимем. И здесь мне можно. Черная магия. 2 урона, нанесенного автоматическими атаками, превращается в здоровье. Так, сделаем так. А я же хотел здесь сделать, да, еще? Трансференция. А, это мне не нужно. Так, и даем. Так, стоп. Почему у меня выучится 2 урона? А, она у меня. Черная магия. Ладно. Теперь подруга моя. Очко характеристик. Интеллект, выносливость. Ловкость ей поднять. Плюс стрела света. Выпускает врага стрелу чистого света, наносящую левый урон. Используя зелье здоровья, вы также восстанавливаете немного концентрации. Здесь что? Лечение. ловушку. Область воздействия. Замедление. Вот так сделаем. Ага. Стрела света, пронзающий выстрел. А у этой моей же все очки способности закончились. Все хорошо. Да что ты будешь делать, а? Вот как так-то? Я вообще в шоке. Ага, вот. Просто надо камеру повернуть. Пойти туда. Да, вниз пойду, могу пойти, не могу. Значит, мне только через ключ идти. Через дверку только идти туда.
Sure.
132. 122. А да, вообще слабый лунчик. Почему лучницу у меня дали? Ни хрена не пойду. Так, это у меня зелье здоровья, шар огня. Можно зафандалить сюда себе. Талисман здоровья. Зелье чистого листа. Изменить свой набор характеристик. Шар исцеления исцеляет всех союзников в указанной области. Шар отравы. Защиты. Ну пускай так будет. А этой подруге что дадим тогда? А ей тогда дадим. Нет, наоборот. Это мы ей исцеляющее дадим, а ей дадим шар огня. Вот так. Пускай будет так. Надайте оружие двуручное. Ладно, погнали, все. Что тут еще смотреть-то? Открываем этот замок. Так, и судя по карте, бежим вот сюда. Не может так бежать сам. Хотя бегал. Ладно. Как это все неудобно, но что делать?
Hold on. Do you see that?
Yeah, patrols.
I don't think they'd recognize us right away. Let's just not get too close and try to act normal.
Да, действительно. Чего не должны опознать-то? С чего бы это?
Got it.
Решетка тоже не пройти. Подбешивает иногда это управление. Так, стража слиняла. Хорошо. Так, здесь тоже.
Sounds like a plan.
Уйти от стражи подальше. будем ныкаться.
Understood.
Хорош за мной бегать.
Here we go.
Засранец, а. На тебе. Как ты заметил, а второй нет, я не понимаю этого. Ну и ладно, сам виноват. Так, мне нужно вот сюда. Куда-то. В общем. Ага. Мои девки так ломанулись напрямую, по прямой. Правильно, девки, ломитесь сюда.
Let's see.
Да, ну вас нафиг.
All I'm saying is I don't like these dressed up idiots acting as if they're the ones making the laws now.
What would you have the Lord Marshal do? The people believe in them.
If whoever the people believed in would be in power, unicorns would be running this country now. What the commoners need is a strong hand to guide them. Not some lunatic babbling on about the return of the All-Father.
How do you know it's just lunacy?
I can't believe he just said that.
Guys, the Crown isn't paying us for chatter.
With over 7,000 soldiers stationed in Greykeep, the fortress's need for food and drink is immense.
Here we are. Now where's that secret sewer entrance the Harbinger was talking about?
No idea. I've never been to this part of the keep.
Okay. Wait. Do you hear that? Footsteps.
Yeah. They noticed we're gone. We need to move quickly. Blazes. Alistair. That's bad.
Know him?
Yeah. We need to reason. Now would you look at that?
You got it.
What the? Aspen! Tahar? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be...
Rotting in a cell. You better have a damn good explanation for this, Corporal.
It's not how...
What are you...
Why are we even listening?
You know me, Albert. But... Because he thinks I'm to blame for the death...
Nonsense! Stop it, Esben.
What?
You heard me.
Neither are we.
I'm the one who should be thanking.
I can't believe you just did that.
Well, I did.
Ладно, сваливаем тогда. Что здесь такое? А здесь тупик у нас.
Sure.
Тяжело все-таки управлять этой камерой.
Interesting.
Неудобно сделали все-таки. Вот, что-то нам дали. Так, девчонка, может тебе будет оружие получше? Да, на 12-15, да, будет покруче. Тебе пушка будет покруче. Так, а мне что будет? А мне хрена большого. Ну да ладно. Побежали, побежали, что стоим-то? Тормозим.
There. That must be the entrance the Harbinger was talking about. It should lead us through the mountain into the sewer system.
All right. And what then? How far is this village, Farland's Hope?
It's in Iskander. A 4-day journey. Maybe a bit more.
Легко сказать.
You do realize we don't have to do this, right? We could just make a run for it.
I don't think so. Lacane would find us. And if what he says is true...
Wait, you actually believe that? This vision stuff?
Honestly, I don't know what to believe anymore. But I think for now, we should stay on his good...
Yeah, I guess you're right. I wouldn't...
With Aelot Iskander executed for allying with your father during the Maid Wars, the Iskander lands have since fallen into anarchy. On your journey, you've met many travelers, sunken-cheeked figures who've told you stories about having lost their homes to bannerless soldiers and bandits. They have also told you something else, that a once deserted village has come back into bloom, offering refuge to those without shelter. Farland's Hope.
All right, let's see. According to our map, Farland's Hope should be down this path to the... We need to be, you know...
I know.
Good. Then let's get going.
Посмотрим, что здесь. Камушек активируем. Это камешки возрождения. Если героя убьют, возле них можно будет возрождаться. Во как значит. Да, и теперь что найдите до гномов Фаровома. Раскройте тайну кровного жара. И чё с картой мира никак? Понимаю, что здесь. Но карта мира пока не выходит. Так, а что у меня все пропало тоже? Подсветку героев, кстати, можно включить, тогда получше видно. Да, я же их подсветил. Что-то не подсвечиваются они у меня. А вот подсветились.
You got it.
Заряд оживления. Группа еще делает. Группа действий 3. Это с действиями. Действия переключать на разные. А это в заклинаниях, наверное. Да, вот они, группа действий. 1, 2, 3 переключаться. Если их включить. Один. Вот как. Группа действий 2, 3, 4. Точно, когда у меня заклинания будут. Это у меня группа действий 1, да, значит. Когда лишние заклинания будут, можно переключать. Понял, разобрался. Ну, хорошо. С этим тоже разобрались.
What do we need?
А, вот у меня все появилось, хорошо, все. Установка, выбор режима защиты, движение, это все понятно. вот и теперь она двигается за мной. То есть можно постоянно одним управлять, она будет за мной бегать. Так тоже можно. Ладно. Сохранить. Сохранено. Все, выходим с игры. Всем спасибо, всем пока.